Welcome to today's episode, Top Listening Moments. Today, we are going to explore the fascinating and life-changing skill of listening. You might think that listening is simple, something everyone does without even trying. But real listening is rare, and it is much deeper than just hearing sounds. Real listening is about focus, presence, and connection. It is about catching not only the words, but also the emotions, the pauses, and the feelings hidden between the lines. Right now, I want you to take a moment and prepare yourself for this journey. Put aside your distractions, silence your phone, find a comfortable seat, and let yourself fully focus. Because for the next few minutes, we will go deep into what it means to listen, why it matters, and how it can completely transform the way you see the world. Listening is more than a communication skill. It is an emotional bridge. It allows us to connect to other people's stories, understand their feelings, and experience their perspective. When we listen, we step into another person's world for a moment, and that is a gift, both for them and for us. In this episode, we will travel through history to moments where listening changed everything. We will look at emotional moments where listening brought peace, hope, and healing. We will see how leaders, scientists, parents, and teachers used listening to create impact. And finally, we will learn how you can become a powerful listener starting today. So sit back, open your ears and heart, and get ready to experience what I call top listening moments. This could be the start of your own listening transformation, one that you will remember for the rest of your life. Why is listening so important? In a world full of noise, true listening is like finding calm in the middle of a storm. Most of us hear words, but don't really pay attention. When we fail to listen, we miss opportunities to connect, to understand, to learn something new. Listening matters because it makes people feel seen and valued. When someone is speaking and you truly focus on them, you are sending a silent message. You matter. Your story matters. Your feelings matter. That simple act can change the way they feel about themselves. It can turn a sad person into a hopeful one, a confused person into a confident one. Research shows that people who feel heard are happier, less stressed, and more motivated. Listening improves relationships, reduces conflict, and builds trust. It is the foundation of strong families, healthy friendships, and successful teams. Think of a time when someone really listened to you, maybe a teacher, a parent, or a friend. How did it feel? You probably felt lighter, more understood, and more connected to that person. That is the power of listening. Listening also makes you smarter. By paying attention to others, you discover new perspectives, new knowledge, and new solutions to problems. Sometimes the answer we're looking for is already in front of us. We just need to listen carefully enough to hear it. That is why listening is not just important, it is essential for living a meaningful and connected life. Listening is not something that only happens in serious conversations or in history books. It is something that happens every single day. And every single day, you have a choice. You can either listen deeply or just let the words pass by. Imagine a child coming home from school, excited to share what happened that day. The parent who listens with full attention gives that child a boost of confidence. The child feels loved and supported. This small moment can encourage them to speak more, share more, and trust more. Now, imagine a friend who's going through a tough time. They sit with you and start sharing their feelings. You could interrupt, give advice, or look at your phone. But if you just listen, nod, and show you care, that can be more powerful than any advice you could give. Even in work or study life, listening is key. Good students listen carefully to understand their lessons, not just memorize them. Good employees listen to their bosses and teammates to avoid mistakes and build good relationships. Listening is also a way of learning about yourself. When you listen to others, you discover how you react, what you value, and where you can improve. So don't wait for big moments to practice listening. Start with the small, everyday ones. Listen when someone says good morning. Listen when they share a joke. Listen when they tell you about their dreams. These little moments add up to a life full of connection. Listening can be medicine for the heart. Psychologists often say that when someone feels heard, their stress level goes down. Just being listened to without interruption, without judgment, can be deeply healing. Think about therapy sessions. A therapist spends most of the time listening. They don't just hear the words. They observe the tone, the pauses, and the body language. This kind of listening allows the speaker to feel safe enough to open up, to cry, to share what they never said to anyone else. And through that process, healing begins. You don't have to be a therapist to bring healing through listening. If a friend calls you late at night and tells you about their pain, you can be the listener that helps them feel lighter. If a family member is stressed, simply sitting with them silently can bring comfort. Listening can even prevent conflicts. When two people argue, usually they just want to be heard. If one person decides to stop talking and start listening, the fight can calm down. The other person feels respected, and solutions can be found faster. So, the next time someone comes to you with a problem, resist the urge to immediately give advice. First, just listen. Give them your full presence. It might not fix everything, but it will make them feel less alone. And sometimes that's enough to start the healing process. One of the most powerful qualities of great leaders is that they are great listeners. Leaders who listen understand their people's struggles, hopes, and needs. They make better decisions because they have more information. Abraham Lincoln was famous for listening to everyone, even people who disagreed with him. He believed that listening to different opinions made him a stronger leader. That is how he was able to guide a divided nation during one of the hardest times in history. Another example is Nelson Mandela. When he became president of South Africa after years in prison, he listened to both Black and white citizens. His listening created reconciliation and peace in a country that was deeply divided by racism. In business, leaders who listen build strong teams. Employees feel valued when their opinions matter, which makes them work harder and stay loyal to the company. Even in school or community life, listening is a sign of leadership. The student who listens to everyone becomes the one others trust. The friend who listens becomes the one others follow. Listening is not a weakness. It is a superpower. It shows humility, respect, and wisdom. And it's something anyone can practice, no matter their position or status.
Family is where listening begins. When parents listen to their children, they create a safe space where children feel loved and supported. Think of a teenager who is struggling with school pressure. Maybe they are afraid to tell their parents because they think they will get scolded. But if a parent listens calmly, without anger, and says, "I understand you," that teenager feels relief. This small moment can prevent big problems later, from dropping grades to emotional breakdowns. Listening also helps parents understand what their children are really going through. Sometimes kids act angry or silent, not because they are bad, but because they are hurt. When parents listen, they find the real reason. Maybe the child was bullied. Maybe they are lonely. Maybe they just need more time. Fathers and mothers who listen raise confident kids. Those kids grow up knowing their voice matters. They grow into adults who listen to others and build healthy relationships. Even in difficult moments, like when a child makes a mistake, listening can turn punishment into learning. Instead of shouting, parents can ask, "What happened? How do you feel about it?" That conversation can teach responsibility better than anger ever could. So, parents, remember, your listening today shapes your child's future tomorrow. Now that we have seen why listening matters, let's learn how to actually become better listeners. Step 1. Focus fully. This is the first and most important step. When someone is talking to you, put your phone away, stop scrolling, and look at them. Make eye contact. Your body language should say, "I am here for you." When you give full attention, the speaker feels respected and valued. Step 2. Stay silent. Many people make the mistake of interrupting too soon. They start giving advice before the person finishes speaking. Don't do that. Stay quiet and let them finish. Silence shows respect. It gives space for the other person to express everything they need to say. Sometimes silence is more powerful than words. Just sitting quietly and nodding can make the speaker feel safe. They will open up more, share more, and feel heard. Practice these 2 steps every day. Start small. The next time someone talks to you, put your phone away and don't interrupt until they stop. You will be surprised at how much better the conversation becomes. Step 3. Ask questions. Good listeners ask good questions. After the person finishes speaking, ask them something simple like, "How did that make you feel?" Or, "What do you think will happen next?" This shows that you care and that you are paying attention. Questions also help you avoid misunderstanding. Instead of assuming what the person means, you get clarity. That reduces conflict and builds trust. Step 4. Feel their emotions. Listening is not just about hearing words, it is about feeling them. Try to step into the other person's shoes. Imagine how they are feeling. This is called empathy. When you respond with empathy, for example, by saying, "That must have been really hard for you," you make the speaker feel truly understood. This builds a deep connection that words alone cannot create. These 4 steps, focus, silence, asking, and feeling, can turn you into a great listener. Practice them daily, and you will see your relationships, work, and learning improve. Listening is not just for others, it changes you as well. Every time you listen, you learn something new. You understand people better. You become calmer, wiser, and more patient. Listening helps you grow emotionally. It teaches you to control your reactions, to respect other opinions, and to think before you speak. It helps you build stronger friendships, better family bonds, and successful teamwork. Even spiritually, listening can be powerful. Many traditions teach that listening to your heart, to nature, or to silence itself can bring peace. When you listen deeply, you connect not just to others, but to yourself. Think about this. Some of the most successful people in the world are not the loudest talkers. They are the best listeners. They gather information, they observe, they understand, and then they act. So by becoming a better listener, you're also becoming a better version of yourself. We have come to the end of this episode, but really, this is just the beginning of your listening journey. Listening is a gift. It costs nothing, but its value is beyond measure. The next time someone speaks to you, remember that you have a choice. You can just hear them, or you can truly listen. When you choose to truly listen, you make a difference. You can heal a heart, save a life, prevent a fight, inspire a dream, or even change history. So, as you go back to your day, take this challenge. For the next 24 hours, practice real listening. Put away distractions. Focus on the speaker. Stay silent until they finish. Ask thoughtful questions and feel what they feel. Who knows? Your next listening moment might become the top listening moment of your life, the one that stays with you forever. Thank you for joining me today. Keep listening, keep learning, and keep growing. Because when you listen deeply, you make the world a better place, one conversation at a time.